gets in Denver. Looking at Denver, they are hungry for ball handling. Kenny, who's got the best handle?
The best handle in the league right now? Yes, Steph Curry uses his handle to get his shot, but Kyrie uses it all the time.
Rolls, and my sleeper coming off the bench, Orlando.
And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Nuggets have gone just a shade under 50%. And first quarter, we're about
off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Williams for three. Williams missing again. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Trailblazers.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Earlier I spoke with Mike Malone. He said their scouting report is really all about how to handle Dwight Howard. Obviously a tremendously impactful player at both ends of the court. Coach said, offensively, we always need to know where he is. Defensively, it's always about doing your work early, trying to hold your ground and deny him prime position inside. Sounds like a good plan, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Outside Williams, back to Harden. Houston moving it around. Williams can't get it to go. The Nuggets have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. On the wing, Harris. Jokic passes to Moutier, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Moutier's got 15.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
There's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
And Laverne kicks to Chandler. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
Now here's Moutier. He's guarded by Williams. And here's Moutier.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. And he can't hit the second. Outside Williams. No good trying to beat the buzzer. The second quarter getting ready to start up. The guys of the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. The Nuggets trail by 7. Taking a look at the Rockets. Williams in at point guard. Harden out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Chalmers. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. Moutier, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Shot clock at 5. Chalmers dishes to Ariza. Fires the 3. Laverne grabs the miss.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Now here's Moutier. Tight defense on him. Passes it to Jokic. Hits the jumper in space. 8 points for him.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Outside Williams. In the corner, Harden. And he gets it to go from the corner. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Harris kicks to Moutier. 11 feet away. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Outside Williams. They swipe it. Now here's Moutier, guarded by Harden. Rockets leading by 6. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Houston with another.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Oklahoma City.
Yeah, plagued by foul trouble throughout in that game. I think it just forced them into some rotations that they weren't comfortable with.
Yeah, and you know, the frustrating part, guys, is that's something that can be avoided. You know, you can correct that. But you've got to move your feet and keep your hands to yourself. You've got to show some discipline.
The Nuggets have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And Williams, here we go. The second effort, and Harden, and the nice bucket inside. Harden's got 16 points.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
The clock runs up.
Well, James, in a
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. We've got Wilson Chandler. Harris is out there with Curry. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Laverne in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Williams for 3, and the rebound by Nurkic. The Nuggets trail by 10. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers delivered quite the performance. He dropped in 24 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Chandler outside. Out to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. The shot is off. So Houston will take it the other way. Pass to Bayless. Floats one. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Bayless has got his first bucket in this one. The Nuggets trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Harris outside. He feeds it to Laverne. 4 on the shot clock. Chandler with another miss. Rockets leading by 15. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Williams against Harris. Puts it up. And Houston again with the bucket.
The three-point shot's been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good looks from the outside, and now they've really got it going.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Chandler throws it down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
They set the pick. Outside Williams. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Houston on top, ending the third quarter on a 12. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but here's Nurkic. He's checked in for Denver. Harris comes in for Moutier, and a change for the Rockets. Williams, he's checked in for Mario Chalmers. And so in the game for the Rockets, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Howard is out there with Beasley, and it's Williams at the point. The Nuggets trail by 20. Gallinari in the corner. Screen by Fareed. Gallinari with it. Beasley covering. Here's Fareed. Second shot opportunity, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second-chance points.
From deep, Williams. That's good. Williams has got 20 points.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Here's Barton, guarded by Harden. Screen by Fareed. From 12 feet out. Not enough on that one as it misses.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
And that one's good. And it's now 22 points for Freak.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And Harris wide open. He shoots off the mark there with the three-point shot. Houston leading by 22. Howard, the pass to Ariza. Williams for three. And another three for Houston.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Barton dishes to Fareed. Here's Harris. Harris missing again. And it's Houston's ball. They've got an 8-0 run.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Houston.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for James Harden. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
There's a good screen to the middle. Here's Booker. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
And so here's Denver. to the paint. Nobody near Nurkic. Decker with the rebound. Williams for three. He tries for three. Nails it.
And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job, I think, finding the open guy on the perimeter. And the three-pointer is a major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
So we see Houston taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Yes, gentlemen.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden. He really set the tone for them in the first half, and it seemed to just help carry them forward from that point on. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And it's happening out at Staples Center, where the Los Angeles Clippers will be going up against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, it's been exactly the kind of start to the season that they were shooting for. They've lost only once in their first 7 games. Can't ask for much more than that. And let us talk, guys, about DeAndre Jordan. Incredible player, but if this game comes down to the wire, we might see the hacka, and I know you have some thoughts on this, big fella. You don't even like us to call it the hacka, Shaq.
Yeah, because it didn't work. It definitely didn't work for me. So whoever they're hacking, call it them. We all know that free throws are part of the game, and it's a viable strategy. He has improved on his free throws, but he is a liability.
Always something going on here in LA, and there's always someone flying in to see it. We are live at the Staples Center for a Western Conference contest with the Los Angeles Clippers here in LA. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at the Rockets, everyone on this team. And it's Tyler Ennis in for Williams. Houston also making some changes.